All right, we are live at frigid Northeast Ice Arena here for return matchup with the Hopkins Royals.
Why we have so many games at Northeast, I will never know.
I don't know. We have Richfield 1 at our disposal, and we can't seem to play a game there.
Yeah.
We're off and around, though. Puck in the zone of the Minneapolis Storm. Behind the net is Small. Over along the wall for Evanson, who can't win the battle along the boards. Hopkins breaks out to center, but loses the puck. Sam Rogers dumps it right back in. Hopkins chips it back out to center. Tubbs in his own zone, cycles the puck to Theo Franson, who ships it up. Oh, Tubbs picks it up. Now he's got some open ice. He's looking for a pass. He carries it into the corner and gets it taken away.
I think he saw Peanut there. He just didn't have a lane to get it to him.
Here comes Hopkins the other way. A shot from the blue line and on Ryan, who makes a save. First save of the game, first shot of the game.
Well, it'll be interesting to see. I don't know if you can see this at home, but the compressors for this for the ice are down, and this ice looks like outdoor ice. It's about as choppy as I've ever seen a brand new sheet of ice. It's pretty bad out there, so I think they're going to be some sloppy passes, and trying to control the puck's going to be tricky today.
Hopkins wins the draw, though, in their own zone. Centered in front, walks right in, shot save Ryan as he came out and cut the angle down.
Ooh, got away with him there. I think Dylan lost his guy there. He saw him and looked away, looked back to the point, and then a little give and go in the corner. Nice play by Hopkins.
And this one comes out to the blue line, picked up by Wessinger. Up the wing, Nolan chips it in. Hopkins D winds it back up, gets to the point. Battle along the boards. Wessinger tries to go between the legs back to the D. It didn't get there. Hopkins on a counter, skating up the left wing. Hussey gets a stick on it, breaks up the centering pass, and Wessinger goes to claim on the opposite corner. Flips it up past Seth Nolan, kept in by the Royals. He's got a guy posted up in front. Wessinger got away with a full body check there against the wall. Taylor from his knees trying to play the puck, or Scherf that is. Wessinger things through the middle. It's whipped up by Nolan, and he'll chase it in. One-man forecheck for the Storm. The rest of the team went to change. It comes out to center, and Dill intercepts and flips it over to Larson. Tries to pinch it off the boards, and he does get it deep on the second attempt. Oh, it's left there behind the goal line. Dill first to it. He's got Taylor in front, but he goes to the point instead. Rogers from distance. A bouncing puck. It gets hit into the corner. Dill there looking for options. Goes back to Rogers again. Sam again from the point through a screen that's on net, and the goalie from Wyzetta makes a save.
Yeah, the astute observer will notice the Wyzetta jersey on the goalie. Hopkins A team does not have their own goalie. They've got one goaltender on the B1 team that plays up when he can, but otherwise they pull goalies from other associations.
And I think it's the guy we saw a couple nights ago for those watching at home. We owe him a few more goals tonight. We go in the corner. Dill digs it out. Hopkins skates away with it. Dill back checks and it's turned over. Here come the Royals up the right wing. They skate their way into the zone. Shot is blocked by Rogers. Comes right in front. Rachmanek with a short side rebound save. Number 8 for Hopkins, Wyatt Heaney, is their best player by far. We got to keep an eye on him. Around the wall, Larson gets the stick past one guy. The defenseman pinching down. And Larson can flip it out to center. Picked up by Taylor. He's kind of all by himself, but he'll carry it into the corner. Looking for buddies off the bench. Now it's dangerous for Hopkins. Taylor centers it across.
Good idea by Mac. Mac patient with the puck. 1-on-4 in the zone, carried it all the way around, looking for someone. Almost found Theo on the back door.
Hopkins regains control, flips it into the zone. Behind the net, that's Hussey. Goes behind the net to Scherf. And
hops over to Scherf. Yep.
Hops over a stick. Hopkins below the goal line, centered in front. Good stick by Tubbs to the wall. Scherf trying to skate up with it. He gets by off of it, but Small will pick it up.
If they hustle.
Small will carry it in. He gets it into the corner. Franson in front of shot on Neto. Save, rebound, another great save by the goalie again. And
Two nice saves by the Wyzetta goaltender.
Oh, maybe. And then Hopkins then picks the puck up, tries to get out to the point. Flipped out to center ice. There's Tubbs, who's got a guy right behind him and realized it at the last minute. Flipped it into the zone. Breakout pass. Hopkins now 2-on-3-on-1. Pass across. Shot save. Achmonic cleared to the wall.
Rebound.
Oh, a shot in front. Hits Hopkins' players. Top of the slot. A shot. Tipped over the net by Scherf in front of the net.
Big save by Ott. Good clear by Dylan there to get that puck out of there.
Comes Scherf, who flips out the point. It's turned over. Skates right in. A backhand shot is blocked to the corner by Hussey. Franson battling for it in the corner. He'll take the puck away and try to break things out up the left wing. Small. Trying to center. It's kept in the zone. Scherf gets it out to neutral ice at this time.
Idea there. It's got to move it a little quicker. There we go.
Forecheck by Small, and it's dumped into the zone as Storm go for a change. Comes out to center. Here comes Heaney again for Hopkins into the zone, but he got enough of a deflection. Take the puck off his stick, and here comes Hussey to pick the puck up in the corner and send it up to Lefebvre. Cal up to Seth Nolan. Nolan walks in, a shot!
Good shot.
Deflected over the top of the net. Goalie had some trouble with that one. Got enough on it to keep it out of the net. Hopkins sends it all the way around the board. With good ice it would be, but it ain't going to be today. Anderson hustles back to get there. Hopkins doing full sail change, so Lefebvre up the wall trying to get the puck into the zone. That's offside.
Yeah, a couple good chances both ways. Both goaltenders have made some big stops. So you can solve the opposite goaltender first, huh?
Yeah. Now we have an outdoor game, I think, in a couple of weeks up in Duluth. I think the ice might be better in that game than it is here
I
in
think there's a
Northeast.
solid chance, and it might be warmer.
Dill trying to center the puck to Taylor. It goes between his legs. Comes back to Taylor. Mack will put it on the boards and get it back to the point for Rogers. A shot through a screen. It's blocked and goes wide. It's a deflection. Comes back out to Tubbs at the point, who tries to flip it in front. Hopkins intercepts. We're kind of blind against that wall. Taylor pulls it away. A shot.
Nice.
Save, rebound, another save. Oh, it goes out to Tubbs. Top of left circle. A shot.
There it is. Shot from the point.
Porter Tubbs beats him through three bodies in front of the net. Goalie never saw that puck.
Yeah.
Storm up 1-0.
Yeah, I don't think that got tipped. I think that just found its way all the way through the bodies and on the back of the net. Nice shot.
I gotta show Brady that shot, that method of shooting. That you don't have to wind it up. You just gotta do a quick one when they're not expecting it. Get them off guard. Yeah, the referee doesn't
he did a nice job of changing the angle too. You saw him kind of skating backwards, pulling the puck with him, and snapping that quick shot off. And you're right; it doesn't have to be a big wind-up; just has to be in the right spot.
All right, so Storm up 1-0. Hopkins trying to answer up the left wing, skating into the zone offside.
And back to your point, you see that all the time in the professional games where the shot comes from the point. Yeah, Kaprizov does it all the time. That shot from really high up, you just know he's looking for the lane. It's a shot that a goalie that could see it would stop it every single time. But as long as they can use that screen.
All right. Fumbled in the own zone by Minneapolis. Hopkins collects the puck in the corner. Goes behind the net, Scherf with the puck on his stick. He gets tied up and held there. Puck's still there. Evanson takes it away, flips it up to Theo Franson, who's 1-on-1 with the defenseman. Shot through three. Ooh, man, it ramped up off the goalie stick and almost went in the net. Hopkins, though, comes back and picks the puck up. Can't get it up past Scherf on the blue line. Small, can't stick handle his way past forecheck. Now he gets it there. It's got Evanson on the back door. Pass across. Oh, Max couldn't find it. Small still below the goal line. Looking to center. Franson in front of one-timer. Save, rebound. Tries to go to the backhand. Couldn't get enough. I think that's where the cast on the wrist probably did not help him at all.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, couldn't get much on it.
And he's steaming the backhand shot. Hopkins in the zone. That's number 8, Peewee, who dangles his way through. Risks a shot. Save Monica. Pops up over the top. Oh, man.
On top of the net.
Ryan thought he had it trapped on his blocker. Small was skated in 1-on-4. He's got some room. He gets past the defenseman into the corner. The rest of the team has changed, and Anderson was right in front of the net from his defensive spot. And there's Anderson again at the blue line, keeping the puck in. Hopkins fumbling the puck in their own zone. Probably hits a seam or something like that, and it comes out to center, where Rogers sends it right back in off of Seth Nolan. And the Royals at the blue line get it out to center ice. Here they come. They got 3-on-2. Big 88 skates it in. Carries it past Rogers, who stays right with him. Centering pass across. Good stick by Lefebvre to read that, and he takes it away. He's got a couple of guys ahead. He goes through the middle. Nolan and Wessinger pass across.
Yeah, it was a great idea.
Yep.
He had Nolan. He saw him. What's that?
I'm going to call a high stick on
Wessie,
Wessie.
maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know if... Can that stick get above the top of the goal? He does not have the longest stick out there.
No. Looked like both guys were going for it, too.
Yeah.
So
nice play, though. Good stick by Cal to break up that pass. Good look to Seth. Seth tried to get it over to Peanut, and good play by the defenseman to break it up.
All right, off the glass, comes into the zone. Tubbs behind his own net. Up the wings, got Lefebvre. Follows the pass. It's still in the zone. Tubbs sends it down the ice for icing. Come right back where we started. 5:45 to go in the first.
Scoreboard's working.
For now.
Yeah, that's good.
Scoreboard's working for now.
And the scoreboard says we're up 1-0 with 5:45 left in the first.
And the zone is stuck there in the circle. It's dug out. Ends up on Nachmanek, and the bouncing puck steered to the corner. Picked up by Hopkins trying to center. It's turned right over to Taylor. Mack will skate it up over center ice as he's getting hounded from behind. Dill picks up the puck off his stick, centers it for Larson. It goes between his legs into the opposite wall. And the battle for it there. Oh, man.
Jace there to keep the puck in the zone.
A proper body check from behind. Takes the puck away. Breakout pass past number 8. Tubbs sees him there and cycles around. It's turned over, and Hopkins loses the handle on the puck as they skate into the zone. Never makes it in. Here comes Larson. Onside. Uh-oh.
Couple good interceptions, but yeah, that's too bad. Couple good anticipation. You know, the Hopkins players anticipated a couple passes and picked them off. Good ideas by the boys. Right there. Puck went back into the player's skates. JJ went for it, tripped him. Tough call. Let's see what we can do out here on the penalty kill.
All right, under 5 to go in the first. Storm up 1-0. Hopkins on a power play. Royals and puck along the wall, looking for options to go back to the D. Size come. Ooh. I don't know if there's a fake pass or he whiffed on it, but it gets there.
Look at him, Bill.
Wrapped. Good job by Hussey to get a stick in the way of the pass. Hopkins walks right in, though. Shot does not get off. Flipped out to center. Hussey or Scherf got, or Anderson it was, sorry, got in the way of that shot before it's turned over. It's Small.
Got a breakaway. There we go, Small.
Walks in.
Boom! Shoots.
Oh, goes wide. Hussey, though, keeps it in at the blue line. He'll send it in on net.
Best way to kill a power play right here.
Penalty's halfway over. Hopkins does find a pass up through the middle, and their danger man tries to get Pat. That's number 9. Anderson will not let him by. And Achmanek puts the glove.
Great. Another great first minute of the kill there. We'll take playing in their zone half the time. That's just fine.
For sure. We're out shooting them on the penalty here so far.
Now we got, looks like Max and Theo out there for the forwards.
Yeah, Evanson will take the puck off the draw and flip it out past the defenseman.
He had room there. I think he was trying to sauce that down a little more gently. He just got a little more of it than he wanted to because he had plenty of room.
Okay, well, just do it again. 25 seconds to go. Off the draw, Hopkins' shot is blocked behind Tubbs, behind his own net. Will flip it out to the blue line. It comes out of his zone. Evanson ties him up there, prevents the entry back in, and they do cycle it around the left wing. A shot gets a lot of steam taken off by the Storm player, and Tubbs behind his net. Taken away by the Royals.
Well, that's it for a penalty.
Point. Dill's out of the box, but Hopkins has a scoring chance. A shot, hits a player in front, goes through the crease. There's Hopkins gets us back to the point again. Oh, he fumbles the puck and gets
there
tripped.
You go. That's a trip. We'll
Yeah,
take
Hopkins.
by Seth.
Well,
not a bad play by their defenseman. What was that?
Like the player was trying to flip it up into his hand, and he ended up sending it into the crowd.
Whoops. Can you have a delay of game after the whistle?
Oh.
I'm not sure if that's a penalty or not. Either way, the boys will be on the power play here with 3:05 left in the first.
All right, Dill, Taylor, and Larson out there on the forward line. Dill wins the draw, goes underneath the stick. Rogers brings it out of the zone. It's offsides, but they didn't call it.
It was perfectly onside.
Dill back to the point. Tubbs cycles it over to Mac Taylor, back to Tubbs, top of the circle. There's Mac down into the corner. Dill looking for options. Nobody moving, though.
We need to have a little more movement, I think, in front and in the middle here.
Tubbs, splits the D. Larson on the back door goes behind the goal line to Dill. He walks right in. A shot is off a stick and goes over the top of the net. And Hopkins will flip it out.
Hustle by Jace, making him get the turnover there.
Dill a shot on net. It's steered to the corner by the goalie, and Taylor picks up the puck from the corner. Cycles it to Dill. He'll give and go, and goes back to Tubbs at the point.
Yeah, walk it and shoot.
Tubbs shoots it and goes through bodies, goes to the corner again as Taylor. Cycles to Dill. Walks right in, a shot, and it's saved.
Nice shot, nice save. Well, we're controlling the puck. We're just not getting all that many pucks to the net. I like how we're controlling the play. We're looking for passes.
Yep.
I think we need to get maybe one more person breaking down in front of the net. We've got 4 around the perimeter, and then Jason in front of the net, which is great if we're getting shots, but maybe a little more movement in that high slot area, get a guy open behind that top layer of defenders.
Hopkins happy to let them possess the puck. There's a shot through a screen to save. The rebound comes all the way through the slot and out to center ice.
Rebound chance, that's exactly right.
Hussey goes back to retrieve. Anderson over to Evanson. Through the middle is Nolan. Dangles his way through. That's a small backhand shot saved. Rebound was sitting in front, but
back to the corner. Hopkins.
And they send it all the way through. Icing is waved off for some reason. As Hussey goes back to play it, he evades a couple of forecheckers and now has a little bit of an advantage up the right wing. Dillon skates it into the zone and then gets it taken away.
Oh, no.
2 Minneapolis players can't find it, and here comes Hopkins up the right side. Pulls it back. A great job by Anderson to get the stick on it. Good read, and then up the wall. Evanson takes the puck away with a minute left in the period. He dumps it down the ice. Come on now. Jeez,
Max, you just got to work on that touch. He found the smooth ice over there. Just a little less mustard.
Wouldn't say the defenseman made the best effort at playing that puck.
No.
Under a minute to go, face off in the Hopkins offensive zone. Good win by Dill behind the net. Scherf. Tubbs through the middle, finds JJ, and he'll skate it up through center. Up the wing for Taylor.
He's got a step on.
He's got a lube. He walks in. He shoots the crossbar. Good Lord.
Nice look by JJ. Nice break by Mac, and good shot. Just 1 inch too high.
Dill finds the puck and sends it all the way across the far wall. Taylor from a tight angle That ends up in the goalie glove. If it's the same goalie, Mac beat that guy in that same shot a couple of nights ago. He just had it underneath the crossbar and knocked the water bottle off the top of the net last time. Had him beat.
No, we got 25 seconds here. That's plenty of time to set up. You're not in any hurry if you're in the offensive zone here.
Evanson loses the draw to Hopkins in the corner. But he'll go chase, and as the defenseman couldn't handle the puck on the corner, or along the corner, it comes out to center though. Anderson gambles. He does enough to break it up and then takes the puck away. It's picked up by Evanson. He's one-on-one. Walks in, a shot is blocked. It's sitting right there, and it's cleared off the center ice.
All right, that should be
Anderson will throw it on net. Oh, it's offside.
I got a second and a half.
It should be the end of period one, though. Oh, you got to be kidding me.
They're calling it intentional and bringing it all the way back into our zone.
That's ridiculous.
You don't see that call very often.
Good. Off the draw. That's the end of the first period.
Good win by Max. Smart play by Sam to just bring it back and kill the last second and a half. Not a bad first period.
No,
not nothing for the good guys. We had some more opportunities. I think if we keep getting those chances, we'll keep running up the score.
Goalies, man, you never know. All right, just going back out for period two. 1-0 Minneapolis. We'll start things up with Wessinger at the circle. Nolan takes it off the draw, tries to put it on net. It's deflected to the opposite wall. Hits Wessinger on the clearing attempt, and then it's picked up and fluttering through, pass through the middle, hits Wessinger and kicks it to his defenseman. Up the wall for Nolan, who tips it on the way in. Good job by Seth to get a zone entry. He goes to chase in the forecheck, but can't win the puck. And Hopkins, center in foot. Nolan's right there on the doorstep, and he can't corral the bouncing puck.
Couldn't quite get it. Back to the point, bodies in front.
Sent down into the corner, all the way around the boards. Hopkins flips it out to the point. There's kept in by Anderson, but he's got a guy behind him. Fortunately, we keep it in the zone. And now it's going to go down the ice for icing.
Should be icing.
All right.
Across the line. I thought they were going to wave that one off, too.
Man, it's going to be like home ice advantage at some point. It's got to help us out, right? Send it down.
And right now, Max is saying, see, it's that part of the ice.
Right.
It's just really, really slippery over there.
That's right. All right. Face off in the Minneapolis zone right in front of us here on the perch here at Northeast. Draw. Oh, backhand shot deflected. Just goes wide of the net. Larson got good wood on it. Taylor tying him up in the corner. Dill comes away with the puck. He's got two guys behind him. It's sent right in front. Kicked aside by Hopkins defense, and here they come on a counter.
Oh.
And here comes Heaney up the right wing. Walks in a shot over the top of the net. Goes to the opposite point. Kept in the zone by Hopkins, and it goes behind the net.
Heaney managed to turn Benny around. Kind of stepped inside and got Benny to step inside and then just blew around him to the outside.
That one went up into the netting behind the glass, I think. So face-off will be in the Hopkins zone. Good draw there by Dill. Also, he can't get it past the forechecker, but Dill will come back and kick it out to center ice and down the ice. Opposite wall, there's Scherf up the wall. Hopkins takes it away. They skate it in. Gets past Scherf and uses the referee as a pick into the corner. He's going to try to do a Michigan. Monica's ready for it. He got a little far away from it.
Yeah, that was not a Michigan. That was really more of like a North Dakota by the time he got around there. He started in Detroit, but moved up in Fargo, I think.
Oh, dear. Like Ryan gave him a little piece of his mind after that, too. All right, so. In the zone, Hopkins win the draw back to the point. Fans on the shot attempt, it bounces up and out to Small on the left wing. Luca will take it into the zone, sends it past the referee in deep. Two-man forecheck there. Franson and Evanson are fighting for the same puck. Theo gets dumped, and there's a penalty.
Hey, I love it. I'll tell you what, though, we're already seeing more often. We're seeing two guys on the puck. We talked about that the last few games. And right now, my guess is the coaches have been working on that with them in practice because almost every time the puck's gotten dumped in, we got two guys there fighting for the puck. And that one we drew a penalty. We won the battle, and Theo got a penalty, or got a penalty against him.
Here we go. Good aggression by Minneapolis. Power play for the Storm again. Second one of the day. Both teams 0 for 1 on the power play. Cubs at the point. Cycles to Taylor. Taylor cross ice for Lucas Small. There's a shot, and it goes into the glove. That's Rogers, excuse me.
Yep. I like that puck movement. I just got to get the guys in front, screening the goalie rather than coming off to the side. I also want to see these guys up top, see if they can walk it in.
Dill wins the draw.
There's some lanes.
There's Tubbs. He'll walk in. A shot is deflected on net. Good save by the goalie. Comes back to Tubbs at the point. Warner again through a screen. It's deflected by Larson into the corner. Jace goes to chase it down. Below the net. Dill runs into the referee. Maintains control of the puck. Gets it back to Tubbs. Tubbs occupies two forecheckers. Taylor shot. Say a rebound there. Oh, damn it.
JJ had a little room there. He just couldn't hit that close side. There was a gap.
Dill lost the puck and then lost an edge. It does stay in the Minneapolis zone. Tubbs again, a shot. Oh, he just missed the net. Had the goalie beat.
Yeah, so when Tubbs walks that in, you see Sam open. The guy on that, Sam's guy is collapsing on him. So if he gives that over to Sam, Sam's got a free ride to the net.
On the wall, there's just a crunch of bodies along the left wall, and then it gets out to center ice. Tubbs will skate it in, though. He gets a skate. Taylor gets Franson off the bench. Theo a shot from a tight angle into the glove.
Not bad for 1.5 hands. That was a pretty good shot.
He got a little steam on it.
Yeah.
Oh, mustard. All right, so 6 seconds on the power play. I think 3 or 4 shots on net by my count for the Storm in this power play.
Some good opportunities. We'll get one more quick shot right here.
Robinson can't find the handle off the face-off. Hopkins breaks out. Penalty is over, but that pass is intercepted by Hussey. Sent up to Small, who chips it in. Branson on the forecheck. Center out and off the wall. Anderson comes down. Both guys go down. I think Anderson accidentally speared the kid with the stick. Evanson trying to skate his way through. Flips it back to Nolan. Oh, man. And now here comes Dylan with a gamble. And
Dylan gamble and paid off.
That's enough to break it up. Hopkins into the zone, though, and he loses his edge. Probably on the poor ice. Centering pass. Hits a skate, comes out to Small, who chips it past the defenseman. We're trying to win the race. At the blue line, it comes out to center. Hopkins again countering 3-on-2. Offsides by a half a foot.
Yeah, I'll tell you, that was a nice play by Dylan. I didn't think he was going to be able to get there, but he saw he had just enough space to break that play up. That was smart.
It was like the free safety going for an interception of the ball across the middle. You better get it because it's a touchdown other way.
Yep. He did it. It was a good, nice play by Dylan.
All right, Hopkins wins the draw and sends it in. Scherf picks it up off the boards and goes behind for Hussey. Through the middle, it goes through the legs of Seth Nolan. It goes down the ice. Icing waved off. Nolan heavy on the forecheck behind him. Of course, it's a turnover for a minute. The Fever can't pick the pocket from behind, but it's sent back in. Cross ice D to D into no man's land, but left wing for Hopkins comes back to play at number 91. Kept in at the blue line by Tubbs. Behind the net, Lessinger trying to get past number 2. He gets 2 guys on him and then loses the puck. Here comes Hopkins cross ice. They have a little bit of room on the left wing. Rogers catches up to him and prevents that rush. Dangles his way into the corner, though.
Stay with him, Sammy.
Rogers moving his feet. The centering pass comes out through in front, and Achmonic got a stick on it where it's cleared. Oh. Hopkins sends it back in. Onside, 9:20 to go in the second period. Oh. Rogers can't find the puck along the wall. It's sent out to center ice. Oh, it's turned over.
Go, Cal.
The Fever's loose in front. Oh, he puts the brakes on. He sends it. Oh, man. Seth was not quite ready for it on the back door. And a tap
I don't think Seth was expecting the turnaround pass.
Good stick there by Anderson, though. Break things up, and he sends it off the wall. Oh, Nolan trying to come from behind and take it away. Good. Whereas Dill, there's Nolan. He intercepts that pass. A little patty cake back and forth in the neutral zone. Hopkins finds the puck and sends it through the crease to the opposite corner where Anderson will pick up the puck. Up the wall and out to neutral again. 2 guys on the puck for Minneapolis. Back into the scrum. And Dill's digging for it. Dill pounds him and takes the puck away and then sends it into the zone. There's a line change coming from fresh legs for the Storm. Comes around the wall. Good stick by Taylor to break up the initial pass. It's taken in offside.
Another nice play by Dylan. Dylan didn't get fooled by that crafty little 98. He was trying to get Dylan to move to the outside. Dylan stayed with him, watched his body just like he was supposed to, stayed with him, forced the offside. Nice play.
Outside the zone. It's lost the blue line for a minute. Hopkins carries it in and then fumbles the puck into the wall. At the half wall. Here comes Minneapolis digging up. Matt Evanson trying to
find the handle.
Go across ice. France in the back check, and he wins the puck away, and he also gets to take it away. There's a little back and forth action again.
Yeah, just not a lot of space out there. Both teams are just they're on each other like that, so not a lot of time. Got to make those decisions quick. Move that puck, talk to each other. 2-1 if they go. 2-1.
Small up the left wing's got Franson. Oh, he tried to thread the needle through the defenseman's skates. Take it away. Hopkins now on a counter, onside. He walks in on good stick by Hussey, and he kicks it out to the point. Shot in on net. It's blocked in front. Right in the slot. It's there.
It was a turnaround, a rebound kind of in the high slot to 88. He turned around, actually didn't get much on it. But just enough that number 8 could tip it up and sort of ramp it up over Ryan's shoulder for the goal. So it was a tip right in front of Ryan was sort of a, even though the initial shot kind of was a whiff.
Yeah. Tie game, halfway through the game. Tubbs off the faceoff, sends it in. Nolan in the corner. Leaves it for Lefevre. Shot from the point is tipped and it bounces wide of the net. Back to the point, sent right back in behind the net. Seth Nolan gets a weird bounce off the Zamboni door. Can't skate it past the defenseman though. Lefebvre back checks. Fleck keep the puck in the zone and tie him up at the blue line. He and Rogers digging for it. It comes out to center. Wessinger. It's cycled around Nolan from the blue line. Sends it in. It's bouncing. It's lost in the skates for a minute, and then Nolan intercepts the breakout attempt. But Hopkins recovers and sends it behind the net. Out to the point. Kept in by Rogers. A deflected shot goes wide. That goes down the ice.
Could be icing the other way. Tubbs, you're too fast.
Hopkins changing though, so Tubbs has a lot of room to skate with it.
That would have been icing if I was skating after it.
Flips it in on net. He went to go play the rebound. Anderson was about to go to the bench. He stayed on to keep the puck in the zone, and that shot from Taylor goes wide. And Hopkins can clear out to center. Taylor back checks though and takes the puck away. Larson turns it through to Taylor.
Got one back, got one.
Taylor goes into the corner, gets a stick slash, and then loses control of the puck. Larson comes to help, and then sends it behind and out to neutral ice. Hussey will chase and retreat in his own zone. He's got two guys on him. He sends it through the middle. Dill now 3-on-2 Minneapolis. Dill coming hard, rips a shot through a screen. It's blocked and it goes to the corner. Taylor gets bumped off of it. Dill comes over to break it up, and Taylor ties him up but can't get the puck away.
Uh-oh. 2-on-1 the other way.
Gambledon lost at the blue line with Hussey. Oh, pass out of the reach of
Lucky
the
on a bad
left
pass
wing.
there. Good
Finds him, walks in, a shot off the crossbar.
Ryan got a piece of it, then it went off the pipe.
Centered in front and kept in by Hopkins at the point. And cleared out to neutral ice.
Got some tired guys out there right now, I think.
Hopkins offsides.
You know Jace is tired if he doesn't catch a guy like that on the back check.
Yeah.
He's getting towards the end of their shift there. Ryan got just enough of that shot to put it off the pipe and keep this a 1-1 game.
Off the draws. Into the zone for a minute. Evanson flips it up. That should be a hand pass. It's not. Sent out to center. A little sketchy pass back to the defenseman. Small on a forecheck. And then it's picked up. And now Small has it on side. Up the wing to Evanson. Evanson will skate it behind the net. Oh, he loses control of the puck on the choppy ice behind the goal. Still digging for it, though, along the wall, and it gets past Franzen and out. Here comes Hopkins through the middle.
Nice quick pass. I like that transition by Benny. Getting it right up to the wings. Smalley gets it in deep.
Scherf at the point. Shot through. It's going to tip on net. Great tip by Evanson.
Nice shot by Scherfy. Good tip by Max in front.
Oh, Franzen almost centered the pass. Evanson with a one-hander on net. Was wide. Small picks it up, though. Trying to center to Max, and it's blocked and never makes it there. Out to center through the middle. Tubbs retreats. Scherf. Cross ice. Intercepted. Here comes Hopkins onside. Dumps it in. Achmonic will play it. Leaves it for Franzen. Hopkins was in a full change, so I feel there's a little bit of room up the wing. And in the middle, Wessinger couldn't handle the pass. Tubbs stands him up at the red line, takes the puck away. Banks it right back to him, though. Hopkins evades forecheck and skates it through the middle. Centering pass intercepted by Scherf. Clearing attempt bounces right back to him. Fortunately, nobody else realized it. Uh-oh, it's turned over. It's got him in front. Achmonic diving poke check, and they score. Jeez Louise.
Yeah, I don't know how if we get a Hopkins player down in front of the net, going back. All right, just like that, 2-1. See if we can get one back here.
Nothing easy for the Storm right now. Let's see if they can have some mental strength and fight back. If the draw comes around to Lefevre along the wall, he gets it taken away. Wessinger behind the net. Flips it up. And Wessinger picks up the puck off the boards, but then it's intercepted. Centering pass there, it's bumped away. Comes back to the point though, his shot is blocked out to center ice. There's a foot race. Nolan, no penalty there as he was hustling. Anderson intercepts the pass but can't control it, and now Hopkins comes right back in, 3-on-1. Pass across, a shot! And a great save!
Ryan didn't know where it was. Great save.
Was below the goal line. Keeps him in the hockey game here. Anderson has to chase it down in the corner. Storm looking really discombobulated now. Centering pass intercepted by Dill, and he loses the puck along the wall. It's turned over. Hopkins again centers through the middle.
Yeah, Hopkins player beat 2 Storm players lying on his belly.
Takes it away again from a scrum, a save by Akmonik from a short angle shot. Storm just needs to ice it, get a whistle, get a change. Can't get it out of the zone. Here we go. Dill gets it out to center at least. Hopkins up the wall, won't let him change. Anderson along the wall, picked up, centered in front.
Oh boy, lucky that one didn't connect.
On the
2 passes, 14 just hasn't been able to collect. Otherwise, he would have had a couple goals.
Neutral ice. Now turned over, Jace Larson. Dill gets it into the corner, and the team can change everybody but Jace.
I think we're actually a line behind on the wing.
Here comes Hopkins though, through the middle, centers through. Royal wasn't ready for it. Taylor gets the puck and sends it up the wall. Through the middle, it hits Larson in the chin. He's going to skate it on. Larson walks in, a shot, save, the rebound is there, and Evanson can't get there. That's the end of the second period. Storm give up 2 goals, and now they're trailing 2-1 after 2.
All right. Well, here we at the start of the third. Let's see if we can get that puck in low, get the puck back up to the D, shots and bodies to the net. That's been successful for this team all year long.
True gut check time right now for Minneapolis. Time to win one here. It's Hussey behind the wall. Gets the puck taken away. A shot goes wide of the net.
Another guy right out in front. Lucky he didn't get there, but we're leaving guys out in front.
Small through the middle, out of the reach of Evanson. That'll go down for icing.
Yeah, so in our defensive zone, there have been a couple times where I'm not sure exactly how it happened, but they wound up with a guy wide open in front of the net with just no one on him.
Yeah.
So we need to get that puck in deep, get into their zone, fight for it. 2 guys on the puck, get it up high, and bodies to the net.
Good win by Wessinger to the corner, but Rogers a little late to get to it. Hopkins claims the puck for a minute, and now they have it in the corner. Leaves it there. Wessinger flips it up to Lefevre. Never makes it out of the net, out of the zone. He walks right in. A shot, save, Akmonik, rebound cleared behind by Tubbs. Now Tubbs digs it out. He's going to go cross ice to Lefevre. He'll skate it out to the red line, but then gets bodied off of it and rubbed off against the boards. Now taken in, Nolan walks in a shot, just missed it on high.
Hit the top of the net or the goalie got a piece of it, but it hit something and just missed.
Hopkins up the left wing. Gets it deep. Rogers behind his net. Runs into traffic, gets it away to Tubbs. Tubbs flips it up the wall. Lefevre trying to center.
There you go.
Nolan again from behind. Brings the puck away. Oh, and it gets caught up in the snow along the boards. Hopkins skates it up. Gets it deep before Dell rubs him off. Hussey trying to flip it up. Uh-oh, 3 guys deep there for Hopkins. Walks right in, a shot. Off the knob of the stick, goes wide. Larson will win the puck and get it out to center. Minneapolis devoting a lot of players on the forecheck here. I think they're scrambling for one.
All right, boys, just move the puck.
Hussey up the wing. It's turned over. Dill comes over to break it up, but Hopkins regains control and kicks it in deep. Weird bounce off of that board there. But Hopkins again wins it away. Centered through, intercepted for a minute. Anderson can't find it. He does come back to keep a shot from getting away. Royals maintaining a lot of puck possession, though, in the zone. There's Hussey.
Nice decision by Hussey there. Good pass up to Mac.
Taylor will skate it into the corner. The rest of the team goes to change. Hopkins, number 8, reverses course. Evanson off the bench, breaks up the clearing attempt and trying to find the puck in his skates. He gets the shot, goes wide. Franson trying to find it. It goes out to center and hops over Anderson's stick out to the red line. Goes back into Franson, who feathers it ahead.
Oh, no.
Man, can't catch a break right now. Yet Small just sitting on the back door. Evanson really working hard to take that puck away.
Just not getting many bounces. Both teams are working real hard. We just need a couple of bounces here.
Oh, turned over. Hopkins couldn't corral the puck to center the pass. They do backtrack and intercept. Franson can't find a centering pass or a breakout. Right underneath a Scherf and number 9 really going at it physically. Goes behind the net. Tubbs ties him up. Dug out by the Royals. It's flipped out to the middle.
Go give it to him. Go, Theo.
Hops over Franson's stick. And
look at that.
Stalemate there.
Top of the glass. Top edge of the glass.
Royals send it into the zone. They go to change. Tubbs behind his net. High off the glass. Comes out to the blue line and kept in. 11 minutes left in the game. Oh, it's lost by Small at the blue line for a minute. He regains control and goes into the corner with it. Full fresh 5 out for Minneapolis. Back check there. Goes cross ice. Game's starting to get sloppy. There's a lot of snow on those boards.
Yep.
Ice is not great. Lefevre can't get it out. Here comes Hopkins.
No.
Angles his way in. Walks in a shot.
Nice
Blocker saved by Akmonik off the backhand. Lefevre through the middle. That's intercepted by the Hopkins D, and they send it right back in. Hopkins won't let him pass the red line right now with possession of the puck.
Yeah.
Here we go. There's an opportunity. Lefevre loses it in his skates, and he then kicks it past Wessinger, and it goes down the ice.
Cannot control those bouncing pucks.
Anderson wins the foot race with a little bit of box out. He'll skate it up the ice all by himself. He's going to try to flip it through. He gets it into the zone. No one can't take it away. This Hussey evades a couple of forechecks, finds Dill streaking through the middle, and he can't really catch the pass. He does maintain control, though, and he dangles his way around, tries to flip it in front. There's underneath the goal there.
Dill got the puck to the net. Mac will be able to kind of whack it towards the goaltender, and Dill was almost back in time for the rebound.
9:37 to go in the game.
All right, boys,
still chasing the
Let's
goal.
go right here.
Dill on the third attempt wins it to the back to Taylor, whose shot goes wide from distance. Larson can't take it away.
Jace was tired before. He's not tired now. He's moving.
Larson into the corner. Still has the puck on his stick. Gets tied up below the goal line, but there comes Taylor to pick it up. And he wins the puck away. Left circle shot. Oh, just missed it short side. Larson again battling for it, as well as Dill. A lot of zone time now, a lot of shots on net. Comes down for Scherf. Has a weird bounce off of the boards, and Hopkins centers, and they come back a little bit open ice. Shot through a screen is blocked. Taylor's 1-on-2. Mack's going to take it at him anyways. He walks right around the defenseman, and the defenseman gets a stick on it.
By the D there. Mack had him beat.
Dug out by Evanson.
Get bodies to the net, boys. Bodies to the net.
Rogers a shot wide of the net. There's Evanson going to chase it down on the near wall here. Out to the point. Rogers. That's Small coming. Oh, a shot through a screen. It goes off the pad. Small picks it up. Finds Tubbs at the point. Now. Shot through a screen again. It's tipped wide.
Need right there, though. Puck's back to the point.
That'll be icing.
Go low to high, get some shots, bodies in front. That's how we got our first one. That's how we're going to get our next one. It's either going to be a grimy goal out front with tips and screens, or it's going to be a pretty passing play. But I don't think we're going to beat this goalie on the first shot if he can see it. So it either has to be, kind of a tic-tac-toe, or it's going to have to be a grimy rebound.
Yeah. Royals behind the net, flipped up the wall. And it's tied up against the wall there. Comes through the middle. Nolan can't handle it. Here comes Hopkins up the right side.
Off. Good call.
Offside.
Good stick. I think that was Sammy over there with the stick. Poked it away right on the blue line. Made him come in offsides.
Fresh legs for the Storm. 7:49 to go. Wessinger wins the draw, but it gets past Lefevre. Goes into the corner. Hopkins below the goal line. Centers through. Is deflected by Wessinger. And now here comes Lefevre up the right wing. Cal takes it right at the defenseman. It leaves it for Wessinger. Tries to dangle his way past the D. Gets it sticked away. Battle for it in the corner. Flipped up the wall. Kept in by the Storm. Nolan uses the body to ward off. Nobody there in front of the net for Minneapolis, though. It comes out and down the ice and past Hussey, but the slow ice prevents the icing. Larson has to play it for Hussey. He's got a heavy forecheck on him. He finds Taylor up the left wing, who gives it right to Hopkins, and they come back the other way. Centered through the middle. It's missed everybody. Goes into the left corner. Hopkins back to the defense. There's shot into the glove of Achmonic for a faceoff.
Nice play by Ryan. Freeze that thing. Reset a little bit with 7:15 left here in the third.
This is absolute gut check time for these boys here. They're tired. Ice is slow. They're down a goal. Let's see what they can pull out of the hat. Ooh, that face-off almost ended up on net. Center on the wall, and Hopkins will claim the puck first and give it right back to Scherf in the corner. Taylor trying to backhand it on a breakout. It does get to Larson. Larson's going to take it right at the defender again. Takes it wide into the corner. Leaves it for Taylor. And Larson has it now. Pulls it back, sent in front. Taylor, he tried to find Bill. That was almost the 1-2-3 pass you're looking for.
That was the tic-tac-toe we needed right there.
Kept in at the
now
point
here's
by
the low to high
Scherf.
we need right here.
Tip on that save, rebound is